Hey, what is up? It's Jim, and I'm back with another Tiller tip. And this week we're talking about money. Okay, money is a source of so much strife and stress, and certainly expectation gaps. It's a topic that I talk with people about in coaching constantly. Like, money always comes up. And I find it so interesting, fascinating, really, that the scriptures talk about money and generosity more than they talk about, prayer and faith combined. Isn't that wild? This is such an important topic. Often money can reflect the condition of our hearts, and I just think it's something to view properly. And so that's what we're going to look at today, is viewing money properly. And what I want to use is a scripture out of Matthew 6, okay? This is a section titled, Lay Up Treasures in Heaven. And the last verse of the section, this is Matthew 6:24, says this: "No one can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or he will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and money." Okay. What a great verse. Perhaps you've heard that before. There's something that has always bothered me about this particular verse, and it actually took me a long time to process and figure out why. I think just to start off with, and the way to kind of think about this is there's different realms in this world, in this universe, in this creation that God created. There are different realms. So let's start off with the top realm. This is up here. This is the heavenly realm, or the master's realm, right? This is where God resides. And, I love, if you want to go back and see the Tiller tips on the parable of the talents, so many really good applicable points come out of that. But the first one is always that God is our master and we are his servants. So he resides up here in the heavenly or master realm, and we belong here in the servant realm. Master, servant. You get that, right? And, one of the points I make in that is man, say yes to your master. Have the courage to do that. And so to be a servant of God as our master, he's so good, kind, loving, benevolent. It really is a great thing to serve him. But then there's this narrative of but I might choose to serve money. And there's just something uncomfortable about that. Why am I serving money? That doesn't seem right. But basically, what this verse is saying is that money belongs up here in the heavenly or master realm, that we are servant level. God and money belong up here. And it's well, that's not right. That's not how I want it. That's not how I prefer it. I get it. I can serve God or I can serve money. I can't serve both. I'll love one, I'll despise the other. All that. Yeah, I get that, but that's not at all what I want to do. I would never want to serve money. Really, what I want to do is put money in a different realm. And I think this is what's been bothering me, is because I don't want it to be up here. I'm not trying to serve it. I'm trying to bring it down, not once, but twice. I'm trying to bring it down to a subservient realm. Okay, so down here, when money's down here, guess what? It gets to serve me. And then I get to be a master of something. And let's talk about this. That's really the original sin, is taking over mastership of something, anything. It is why the fruit was consumed. Hold on, are you telling me that maybe I could elevate myself to his realm? Okay, I want to give that a shot. No, it didn't work, okay? It never works, because this is our realm. We are in the servant role. So what we're doing is not bringing money down to the servant role. We are bringing it down to the subservient role and saying, money, serve me, okay? Make me your master. Isn't that what we do? Isn't that what you've tried? I've certainly tried it, and it doesn't work. we can't reassign the realms. That's not our job. We weren't tasked with creating any of this. We can't reassign it. It does not belong down here. We're trying to do it, but it belongs up here. It is in the heavenly or master realm. The faster we get our heads around that, the faster we're going to be like, well, that's stupid. I don't want to serve money. I'd like it to serve me, but that's not going to work. Maybe I'll go ahead and choose serving God as my master. And that's unequivocally going to be a good thing. I mean, honestly, another point in the parable of the talents that I made in those tiller tips was that God, our master, entrusts to us his property. He literally does reassign it down to us so that we can use it and enjoy it and hopefully do well with it. And he says that if we do well with a little, that we will be set over much. And that's incredible. Okay. But truly, we're going to drive ourselves mad if we try to reassign what is in the heavenly or master realm down to a different realm. It's just never going to work. It's foolish. It's silly. It's impossible. Okay. So I want you to start thinking about money in this way. I think it's going to really help you. I've had this conversation with a lot of people, and it's truly how I think about it, and I don't want to laud myself as like, oh, I've got it all together. No, but I think money is a place where I have done pretty well in at least attitude. Okay. I'm not trying to serve it, and I definitely am not anymore. I've given up on trying to make it subservient to me. So think about it that way. Give that a shot in your heart and in your attitude. Money is so important. It reflects the condition of our hearts. So this simple mind change might be the perspective shift that you need in order to do this and do it well. Okay, so I appreciate you checking these out. I will see you next time. All right, see you then.